This is my review on one of my favorites of Transformers film. Maybe my favorite, I don't know, it's this type between last night. And this is Transformers Age of Extinction. So the plot in this one is the Transformers are no longer working with the humans, they're being hunted because the government turned against them. And they're killing off all of the Autobots. And all the other Autobots have been hiding, including Optimus Prime. He's been off line for don't know how long, but he's just not looking too good. He's very rust. Literally, he's covered in rust. So they almost think he's dead until they find out when they see him in action, he's really still alive. And he gets bought by this Mark Wahlberg's character who collects garbage and wants to sell the stuff. His best friend, which is dude who gets murdered, who put his daughter's life in jeopardy and his life in jeopardy and Optimus' life in jeopardy, just because he was too scared of an Autobot. Even when they haven't really done anything, given any single thing to, when he put Optimus Prime back online, Optimus Prime PTSD inside his act up, and you'll notice he's kind of nuts now. And it's probably because he's been through so much betrayal and stuff. He doesn't really care for the humans anymore, and he's lost faith in humanity now. Because this is Optimus Prime. He's still Optimus Prime, but he's Optimus Prime who's seen a lot of stuff happen to his fellow comrades who were his family. So he just becomes scared of the humans. He's more scared of he pulls a gun on Mark Wahlberg's character, and Mark Wahlberg calms him down and says, "Hold on, no one's going to hurt you." I'm gonna fix you up good as new. Or I'm a mechanic. He says he's a mechanic, and he knows going to hurt. He's just going to fix him up as good and new if he puts his trust in him. So what he does, the government comes searching for Optimus because his best friend calls the government, and Optimus finds him hiding in the shed, and they're about to kill his Mark Wahlberg's daughter. I can't remember what his name is, but they have to kill his daughter, and Optimus Prime just decides to come out of hiding and kicks ass, and he says, "Here I am," and he just shooting everyone because he's the hero. And now him and his daughter are on the run with his best friend, and Mark Wahlberg meets her boyfriend she's been secretly dating, who's also overage. He's 18, and turns out he has a legal identification says it's okay that he can date a minor. When it kind of rubbed me the wrong way and made me kind of cringe a little, because really, you thought that was so important to put that in the script? I just didn't know what they were thinking. Yeah, So, uh, Optimus and Mark Wahlberg's character and his family, after running into a Decepticon, his best friend gets murdered. Mark Wahlberg's best friend gets murdered by the Decepticon in an explosion, and then they meet up with after Optimus takes down this Decepticon, they meet up with the rest of the Autobots. And so anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, they meet up with the Autobots at the camp for a while. But Optimus and Mark Wahlberg's character, which I can't remember his name. I think his name's Sam or no, not Sam. Anyway, they form a best buddies relationship, and Mark Wahlberg gets to know the boyfriend, and after he forbids him to see her, that's when he finds out that he doesn't really have a say in it. And the boyfriend's a total douche and a pussy. We find out very early on. And when they're about to go to the government thing, about to steal stuff or negotiating, they see Marco is not shaking out. The boyfriend's just totally pussing it out and not throwing a pear. Doesn't know how to grow pears because he's a douche. And the girlfriend of that's Mark Wahlberg's daughter seems that she's all brave and magnificent and awesome, when really he's a total douche and pussy. And I don't got any other character traits because those are his character traits. And yeah, he's kind of annoying. Him and the black guy from the first Transformers film are the two most annoying things in the Transformers franchise. He's not as annoying as that guy was in the first movie, the black guy. I don't remember that his name, but I usually like him and stuff. But in this franchise, he just was annoying, and they expect you to actually care about this. Well, dumbass. When his daughter gets kidnapped, he doesn't man up. The father needs to man up and encourage his future son-in-law to man up. So he can win because he wants him to win he wants his future son-in-law to win his approval, but he's just not man enough to do it. And he gets all the credit from saving her life and from an alien spaceship, from a giant Decepticon that was working with the government to take down all the Decepticons. I like the part when Optimus finds out they slaughter Ratchet, and he wants to just, like, kill them because he's pissed. It feels like they gave Optimus more of a character in this, and wasn't afraid to give him some depth and layer to his character. So. So anyway, after he gets kidnapped by a Decepticon that backstab the army, and going to plan an invasion, and Optimus is now a slave to the Decepticon. He's all locked in a cage and stuff, hanging upside down, locked in a cage. The Autobots set him free. While Mark Wahlberg and his daughter, and his future son-in-law somehow wins his approval and wants him to take care of his daughter if something ever happens to him. Don't know what possessed him to trust him, be so trustworthy to him. So, yeah, they get off of the alien ship, and they do get off of the alien ship, which they have with the Autobots. And them flying a little alien spaceship and firing an alien gun. And this another Cobra guy that's running from the fight, and Bumblebee's pissed because they decide to play God by making their own Transformer. And Bumblebee just want him, Mark has pointed out Bumblebee probably just wants you to admit that there's some things you shouldn't do. So he got it. Optimus Prime gets out of his cell with his fellow comrades, the Autobots, and they just like, fight. And Megatron comes back as Galvatron, but he doesn't really join the fight at all. So he's more of a cameo on this than an actual character, but he did look pretty cool. Nice, a really cool design. I always been more of a Galvatron fan than a Megatron fan, even though they always been the same person. So I was kind of hoping to see him in action, but Optimus decides to ride one of the Dinobots, Grimlock, and Grimlock doesn't really talk, or none of the Dinobots talk, because, I'm okay with it because I always loved the Dinobots, but they were always kind of dumb. They had dumb brains. But they always kicked ass, and the heart was in the right place. So yeah. And they're clearly not the most advanced, intelligent of the Transformers, and the Transformers weren't considering were considering running and leaving Earth permanently. But Optimus decides to stay. Somehow, for some reason, just decides to stay and fight. And he talks some sense, and the Dinobots, while abusing them, and he says, "You're going to help me save my family." He says, I like how this Transformer says, he's not crazy, that's Optimus Prime. So the Transformers and the Autobots clash each other. The Autobots obviously win, and the well, Optimus kills the main bad guy of the film, and then he kills this human bad guy, and everyone, for some reason, this just really upset people that he killed a human, but he was doing it to save a friend. And because of that friend, which was Mark Wahlberg's character, he found his belief in humanity again. And yeah, Optimus decides to send a message to the creators and flies off and says he's coming to kill them. So yeah, I really love this film a lot. Thumbs up.